Now we live on YouTube.
What it do?
Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook.
What's up, peoples? What's up?
Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
Give us our start off step. Give us our famous what it do.
I've been saying what it do.
Look, I ain't feel it.
Motherfucking
no,
do,
let me feel it. We got to
what it do.
Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
This is Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
And once again, we're back with your man Toucan Dan.
It's Don Gotti Nash.
Your man Step Lover. We got a special guest,
Dougie Fresh in the house.
Dougie Fresh.
Friend and family of the Fuck Your Opinion show.
Yes,
hey, yo,
indeed.
check it. Everybody found the hat. Hey, yo, my Toucan went missing. So I was rocking the George Jefferson shit for a minute, but I'm back. Toucan Dan is back.
Fresh shirts.
Yo, show them the shirts, bro. We
Fresh
got the
shirt, the Valentines joints.
No, we got the Valentine's Day. We got the Fuck Your Opinion pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got
hot pink. I would spin around, but I'm a little, we're a little tight.
Well, we representing right now. We represent. Let me fade this out right quick. Hold on, let me get a little bit of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Valentine.
You got it. When Cupid knocks at your
103,000 right there.
Mm-hmm.
That is Valentine. For those who can't hear it on Facebook, we cranking a little bit of Valentine music. We want to get all tightened up real soon, so everything can be flowing on all angles and directions.
But to hear everything, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Fuck Your Opinion is PHUCK Your Opinion. On our YouTube channel, you can hear everything that we hear that you're supposed to hear, because we going live on IG, we live on Facebook, we live on YouTube, we live directing your ass like a fresh wedgie. Today we're going to talk about one of the most loving days of the year. The day where love is supposed to be just a satin draws and silk sheets. Satin draws and silk sheets going around. Because it's Valentine's Day,
Okay. Baby making time. Baby.
Absolutely, bro. Because I was born in October, so if you was born in Redwood, so if you're a November baby, your parents basically
you might have came early, but that'd be like November. So yeah, you might have came a little early, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm an August baby.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying?
It was around that time parents just start feeling a little love. The chocolates, the strawberry chocolates and shit was going. The champagne was popping. The bubbly made you feel lovely. As you see, we all grown, man. We got Valentines, my man Doug, my man, my blacked out Don, Toucan Dan, Step the Lover. Okay, this is his day. You know what I'm saying? Because even though we all locked in, this is the single guy right here. This is the Lover's Day.
So wait. So how's my day? I'm the one that's alone.
Because the motherfucking lovers is the ones that get. When you marry, Valentine's Day is like more of a ritual. You better have something. When you're a lover, you can just get the side pieces all something and everybody's happy. You ain't got to dedicate
Win-win.
Right. You can dedicate it one thing to one person, but if you single on Valentine's Day, your options are open. And now but Valentine's Day is those days that even most single people even look for someone to be with, because everybody's that whole love, and it's also considered one of the most depressing holidays.
So basically, you telling me I'm scoring tomorrow night.
You score, bro.
Hey, how many bars? Rack up.
Just go to a bar.
Bro.
Yeah. That's where they gonna be at.
One flower.
There you go.
Woo. And actually, you can catch the bat.
Depending on how many you can have. You take 4. You get
take 4. Hey, my man always got the Mexicans always got the roses out there.
Hey, stay in the bar.
Out here, Laura, we had this one Chinese dude, man. This dude was a hustler. He would pop up every night at the end of the night with a little bucket full of roses.
Right.
Sell them jump $5 a rose. Hey, slim.
So if you single looking for love,
I ain't looking for love.
I'm just saying. Listen. It could be part-time
love. For a little rubber tub.
But listen. It could be part-time love.
Part-time love.
Part-time love. Hey, it could be 2 hours, 5 minutes. It's just however the love go down.
You just basically saying tomorrow night is my night.
It's scores night.
Step Lover's night.
You don't score until you score. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but for real, us guys, when, like I said, when you're married and you're in relationships, Valentine's Day is a very important day. Actually, I was listening to the radio, as I always do, listen to radio, social media. They had a question of, when you're in a relationship with someone, it's a beginning relationship, like maybe a week or two. Do you feel obligated, or do you feel a certain obligation to get the person something to make them feel like, okay, it's Valentine's Day, even if it's a little chocolates, a little some flowers. Now, my personal opinion, no.
Okay, well let me ask that. Let me ride this real quick. I want to ask you guys, because Step Lover is the only single guy at the table. Doug, you're married. How long you been married?
15 years.
15.
15. I'm
Dan, 15. Don, how long you been married?
12.
All right, so Doug, do you feel like on Valentine's Day that there's an obligation to get wifey something?
You know what? To tell you the truth, I try to be the best man I can be for my wife throughout
365.
365.
That's a good point.
So, but on Valentine's Day, because it means something to her, yes.
Okay.
I do feel like I need to make it special.
Step up a little bit.
Yeah, just you know what I'm saying? Because I'll send my wife flowers on just because.
Every day should be Valentine's Day.
So,
right?
I try to do a little something different. So I gotta come out with the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out, something new, something fresh. They tell you, look, to go 15 years, you gotta keep that fire going. So
satin drawers and silk sheets.
There it is. Yeah. Hey.
Okay. Dan, what you got for me? Do you feel like there's an obligation to
fuck Valentine's Day?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. This from Toucan Dan. Okay. I am not a popular fan of any holiday that forced me to be something that I'm normally, but I have to abnormally be that person. I don't like that shit. I mean, listen now, don't get me wrong now. I do what I can to make my wife happy, because happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
But on the whole of Valentine's Day, fuck it. Cause I don't like anything that makes me feel like, well, you ain't even give me no flowers today. I've been buying you flowers. It's 365 days in a year, right? Mm-hmm. If one day I don't show up with flowers, but I showed up the other 200 with flowers, then that shit should cancel that.
But this one day you not showing up with flowers happens to be Valentine's.
Right, because I feel like it's forced. Like if it was no such thing as Valentine's Day, how much attention and love would you pay a woman on a day? Me, honestly, with my wife, and this is no bullshit, when I first really me and my wife was courting marriage, I used to buy my wife flowers every week, because I used to get more before I got bi-weekly job. Yes, we do have jobs. We do have, until this becomes our income. Right. But I would buy my wife every pay period. I would buy my wife roses or bouquet. I bought my wife.
That work in.
I bought my wife so many flowers that she actually told me, okay, I'm getting sick of the fucking flowers. So it started getting to a point with me with Valentine's and special occasions. I treat my woman special all the time. So I'll be like, you know what? Fuck Valentine's Day. You ain't going to tell me that I ain't no motherfucking player just because I ain't show up today.
So,
but I did.
With that being said, where are you and your wife going tomorrow night?
We ain't going no motherfucking way.
You sure?
Yeah, because her birthday.
Oh, okay.
No. My wife's birthday is on the 22nd, so I kind of get a little bit of breathing room.
Okay.
And for the Valentines, because I can say, baby, look,
it's
I ain't
close.
got you
it's
this
close.
week.
Right.
But next week you gonna get treated like a motherfucking queen.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Don Gotti,
What's up?
what's the Valentine's Day looking like with you and Miss Farrah Nash is in the
Valentine's Day at the Nash.
Valentino time.
Maybe going out to eat. Probably hang out afterwards. We're going to this Brazilian place.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Fego de Chao?
Okay.
No,
I'm
not even. I can't even. I have to look at the name of the place.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're gonna check that joint out tomorrow, and then we'll probably hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Do what lovers do.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, I do feel like you forced to do the shit. It's like Christmas, it's like Christmas and all these other shits, all this made up shit. You always forced to do it.
Right.
Because if you don't do it, you're in trouble. You know what I'm
saying?
And I don't like that. I got to do it or I'm in trouble.
Now they'll tell you, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
That's
but hey, look, to top all of it off, right? Valentine's Day was built off of massacre.
A massacre. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, no,
you guys know that.
That's history for you.
That's history for you. The Valentine's Day massacre actually was what happened during the Al Capone. That was something different. Now I got the actual.
Oh yeah, we got facts.
I got the facts.
Yeah.
Let me shoot these facts to you right quick. Okay. Valentine's Day was actually celebrated after Saint Valentine of Rome, who was in prison. Who was imprisoned for performing weddings for soldiers who were forbidden to marry for Christians. It was like if you was persecuted under Roman Empire, you were, because Romans Catholicism was not Christianity. So Saint Valentine was an actual priest who performed weddings that were against the law. So actually, Valentine's Day started out as an illegal event. I mean, when the actual spawn. Now, in honor of him, because he died in like I see, it was established. No, it was established. The actual Valentine celebration was established in 496 AD. That was its actual feast to celebrate the sainthood. And he died in AD 269. We so in the 2000s. This motherfucker died in after death. The year 269.
Hey, when did they start counting time?
That's what I was hey, how do we know that shit?
Because I know ain't none otherwise counting time. They just count that day.
Because you got before, AD after death.
They was counting that shit backwards.
After death. No, because it's before Christ, and then after death. After Christ's death, which was year 1, which is marked on the calendar. We ain't gonna get that's a whole different thing here. Oh, we got somebody calling in. Who we got here?
I don't know. It might have been a hotline. Was that the hotline?
Hotline?
Was that the hotline?
I don't think I'm connected to the hotline tonight.
You not?
Am I?
Hey, what I tell you, Valentine's Day tomorrow, you might have Valentine's Day is the day where magic happens. So Steph might be getting those.
Who is it, man?
Let me see if this. Let me see if this is the hotline calling us. Might be that. Hello.
Who's that?
What's up, man? You got to call the line.
Who's that?
Hotline.
Hold on. Put your hold up.
Hold on.
Let's go with the hotline.
Squirrel, put this thing here. Put this in there. Squirrel. That's Squirrel calling, y'all.
That's Squirrel. Hey, my man.
Oh, right here, nigga. Hold up.
We have a little technical difficulties. Hold on with us, fam.
Bang my line, nigga. Bang my line.
There we go. Hello.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's up, cuz?
Yeah. So let me. We've been trying to get your ass to call and interact with us for how many years since we've been running up the podcast? You want to call on Valentine's Day, nigga?
He might got some Valentine's.
Hey, he got some Valentine's Day stuff cooking.
Your man talking some regular stuff. I had to get up here and correct some shit.
Who that?
The man with the hat.
Toucan?
Valentine's is for the single people. Nah, that's for the couple.
Oh.
Day after Valentine's Day, the gifts go on sale. That's for a single motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, you get
shit. It could be for the couples.
Get the game.
It could be for the couples that cheat too. You could buy that shit for next year.
And you said get the game down right. So the day after Valentine's Day is single times day. Is what side nigga day? Side piece day.
Side piece day.
Side piece day. Okay, I got. Well, I'm just saying. But on Valentine's Day, most bars and places that single people, gather or have the biggest turnouts because they have like drink specials. They do things to try to bring people into establishments. That's what I was. To hit the dollar store because Safeway and all grocery stores fucked up right about now. But I got you, my man. Squirrel said. What's it called? You go ahead. You need to learn. What you say? Is side piece day?
Side piece day. That day after Valentine's.
The day after Valentine's. But look, Squirrel. This what I was thinking, Squirrel, because I'm looking at it like this, and we're gonna give a few rules in certain situations that you need to abide by on Valentine's Day. But I feel like this: if you are in a relationship, or you think you're in a relationship, and your significant other or the one that you like has to work tomorrow, you need to get it in your mind that you have just become the side motherfucker. You feel me? So,
you know what? I think we should have some side piece.
Yeah. So listen, if tomorrow comes around, ladies and gentlemen, pimps, pimpettes, couples, if you are in a relationship and you wondering, what's my baby going to do for me, or what's my girl what's she trying to do, and she hit you off with or he hit you off with oh man, I got called and I got to work that late shift tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You just got officially classified as the side person.
Hey, Squirrel, we need to. Hey, Squirrel, I think we need to come up with some side piece greeting cards, like just a heart, and when you open up, it say "You all right," like you all right. You know what I'm saying? Happy side piece day. Hey, I'm gonna be through there on the late night.
Hey, so real quick, Squirrel, since me and you fall into the single, what we gonna do tomorrow? We gotta round them up. They say tomorrow is our time to score.
It's that day.
I ain't never gonna lie to you. This Valentine's Day, I'm giving it to my baby girl. I'm taking her to go see a little concert.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong.
You taking your daughter out, so you giving your baby moms a pass to just go Valentine's it up, huh?
But you
I don't
know,
give a fuck what she
You
do.
playing it.
No. It's not about what she you giving a fuck about. I'm just saying tomorrow's supposed to be revenge. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to go out and hunt. It's hunting season.
but you know what?
Hunting season.
But you know what?
season.
But hey, I do understand where Squirrel coming from, because if you want to start with the relationship between the man,
he building the foundation.
You start with your daughter. You say,
Uh-huh.
hey, it's Valentine's Day, Daddy gonna take you out, and we're gonna do some father and daughter stuff. So that kind of build a relationship with a daughter, your daughter, where she see a man treating her right. You don't want to just be absent, because even kids in school giving out candies and and little lollipops and shit. So I see you, Squirrel. You keeping it real noble. I got you, bro.
I got two boys, so baby, you better act right.
I
I might be out
Hey,
there.
Squirrel made a good point. He said, he's taking his daughter to the little concert, and there'd be a lot of single moms at the concert.
Hey, all right.
See?
That's game.
That's game.
See, okay, Speak Squirrel called up here and put us on game.
All right.
I like that. But tomorrow's officially hunting. It's hunting time. So Squirrel, after the concert, time to hunt.
He hunting at the concert.
Oh, you gonna be hunting at the concert?
That's what he's saying. He's saying, because you know what? Women love a man with a soft heart to a certain degree. So when the ladies see him, they say, "Oh, you got a little baby girl looking all cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she looks so cute." Yeah, this is my little Valentine. I love my baby. That's so cute.
It ain't gotta be a girl.
Let me
got the
clear
baby.
Man,
something up.
my daughter done booked me like 3 different girls.
And that's what that's what they do. But let me clear something up real quick on the air, since we on the air. Women don't like no nigga with no kind heart. Women don't like no nice men. They want motherfucking savages. They want savages, goddamn.
Listen. Women,
You try to be nice to them.
we
They don't
ain't
want that
talking
shit.
about no dusty bitches. We talking real women. If a real woman sees a man with his daughter, that automatically melts them away.
That's facts.
They look at that as they look at the
You got
potential
one
of
foot
that.
in already.
But don't be with your daughter and then be nice and open up doors, because they're gonna be, oh, he's so nice with his
Be the
daughter.
savage, huh?
But they wanna fucking be with the nigga that sleep on the couch and got bad credit, and got no money in the bank.
If a bitch is the type of woman, bitch.
Damn.
That's what we gonna call it. To me, if you're the type of woman that want a motherfucker with no job sleeping on your motherfucking couch, then you's a bitch. If you're a real woman, you don't want no nigga sleeping on your couch.
What if she just want her back banged out? You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Listen, a woman wanting the back banged out has nothing to do with her wanting a dusty nigga sleep. If a woman wants a dusty nigga sleeping on the sofa, that's the type of you ain't gonna hit that and move on.
That just means he ain't gonna be on the couch long.
Right. You don't want
He gonna leave in the morning.
Hey man, listen here, dusty niggas on the couch got to play their part somehow, brother.
So what I'm saying is you got 2 daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna tell your daughter, hey, don't you bring no motherfucker doctor in here, motherfucker with a good job and credit. You better go get a nigga that sleep on the couch.
Hey, look here.
You gonna
We not even about to bring our daughters in.
Okay, we
it got real
I
there.
got too many cousins.
It got real there.
Would you tell your man? Yeah, would you? I mean, we all have daughters. They all grow up and eventually they date and whatever. But don't we all expect our daughters to have respectable men? You don't want no motherfucker. You come in your house, you gonna get to shooting the motherfucker. You come in your daughter's house, motherfucker got his funky ass feet on the couch. He ain't got no job and nothing going for him. And what she gonna say? Yeah, daddy, he be banging it out. You can be like, I don't give a fuck what he doing. You paying the bills in this bitch. You don't want your daughter to be in with no.
That's why he don't want to talk about it.
My daughter ain't gonna be bringing no nigga on the couch, ain't no feet.
I mean, it could be her place. What you say about the Squirrel? Because Steph say women don't want nice guys.
They don't.
But we tell our daughters to go meet nice guys, right?
Am I telling the truth, Squirrel?
The women don't know what they want. They want a nice guy, but then they want a hood nigga.
They want a little bit of both.
They confused.
Hey man, the hood nigga
Exactly
can be a nice
right.
guy. The hood nigga can be nice.
Most hood niggas ain't that nice.
And with stinky feet and dusty.
They going.
The ones like it's hood niggas like us. We a different breed. These new hood niggas, they ain't the same.
No, they not.
No, okay, I give you that because I mean you still can be hood nigga. I mean, and
They be over your baby mother house banging it out, eating your kids Cheetos, drinking the juice boxes and shit. Like fuck that little nigga.
yeah. Now if you
let me catch you though, nigga.
if your baby mother got a dude that's at least bringing the groceries in, he considered respectable. But if eating the kids Captain Crunch and leaving rubbers in the toilet, then
But see, most women will let a man come over their house, bang it out, leave. Trash still be piled up. Niggas don't take the trash out. They don't care about shit like that.
Well, listen, that's what I'm saying. That is not a real woman, bro. It's a difference. A real woman.
If she let that happen. I feel you.
Real women ain't gonna let that shit happen.
Right.
The type of daughters.
Like, matter of fact, she gonna start asking, like,
not
take that trash out.
Not only that, even if it's a man who's not really on his game, if he recognizes that it's a real woman, he's gonna get on his motherfucking job. So if you got that nigga coming to your house doing whatever the fuck he doing, banging it out, eating up the food, and he ain't taking the trash out, and he ain't recognizing that you're a real woman, both y'all fucked up.
To me, you're not a real woman. You not because you ain't demanding respect that you don't have to. Nowadays, guys just ain't giving it. As women, you gotta do. And I'm not speaking for women. You gotta make them. You gotta make motherfuckers work. I tell my daughter that.
Hey, listen here, Squirrel. We appreciate the call, man. Hey, you have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we need you on camera, man.
Hold on, we got to hear what he doing for Valentine.
Yeah, he said he's taking his dog out.
He's going out. Okay, all right, my bad.
And then he said he hunting. After
that, he hunting.
Men are
they going to the movies like he taking it out early.
Listen, men are predators by nature. We will use whatever we can as bait.
Yeah.
Whether it be our children.
Yeah, you ain't got to use them nowadays. So listen, like you said, nowadays the women see a good man with the baby, and it's oh my god, it's so easy. It's so easy.
Respects out to you though.
Yeah, hey man, listen, hey, you do what you do, brother. Be safe, man. Have a beautiful time with your baby girl, man. We're gonna get with you. We love you. Hey, fuck your opinion.
Hey, Squirrel, thanks for calling in, baby, and sharing with us.
Thanks for the call in, man.
All right, cuz.
All right, Chad.
Yeah, but
hey, also, man, if y'all want to call in, man, just call in whenever, man. 240-339-5815. I got it up on the Facebook. Got it up on the
Hey, we wanna know some of y'all craziest Valentine's stories.
Yeah.
What's the do's? What's the don'ts?
Yeah.
We all
or what you doing on Valentine's Day? Let us know.
There you go. We tell you every week, every time you tune in, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, family. We are live and interactive. We want people to call in. This ain't no motherfucking radio station where you going to hear a goddamn dial tone for 20, 30 minutes. You call in here, motherfucker. You going live.
Direct.
You going live.
Throw the number out one more time. Let them get it.
240-339-5815.
There you go. But yeah, so Valentine's Day is, as you can see, it's an ancient tradition passed on. To me, this shit has become real commercial. I think that's just my biggest thing. But I don't like commercialized fucking anything. Just be who you are and share what you want to be with whoever the fucking person you think special enough to give them some Valentine's Day love.
I think a real funny before you go. I think Miss Fernandez put something on Facebook in the group. Is one of the ladies, I think it was Fern. She said, "Don't let this day get you paying child support or something. I want to find it so bad. It was hilarious though. It was like in the notion of don't go out and have a good time on Valentine's Day, smash something, then it be costing your ass child support for the next motherfucking.
Like I said, don't let one day reflect on 364 days of the year.
There you go.
I'm gonna find out who put. I believe it was Miss Fur, but somebody posted in the group. It was funny as shit. I just
So for Valentine's Day, we got some Valentine's Day do's and don'ts.
Hey, this shit was funny too, though. So catch the corona jump off of this
Yeah.
joint.
I'm catching corona on that.
Yo,
For those that can't see what we see, it's a Chinese joint with a fat ass and a G-string. Good God Almighty.
Hey,
I'm catching that coronavirus.
Listen, she ain't no. You mean long as you strap, long as she don't cough, hit it with a mask on.
You gotta put a mask on.
The doctor's man hit the
Make it two. Too bad.
I mean, you might bust in like, yo, he was in there stroking with a doctor's man. We was playing doctor. You know what I'm saying? But you do, it's Valentine's Day. Play doctor, house, night nurse, whatever you got, because Valentine's Day definitely is a freaky day. It's a day with freaks.
I mean, I don't understand how you can be in a relationship with a woman, or be sex partner, and Valentine's Day come around and y'all ain't busting it up doing some freaky shit at nighttime. What the fuck is y'all? Why you wasting?
Gotta get it in.
Why you wasting that day?
Gotta get it in.
I mean, some people have children, so you probably had to do a
Hey
little.
man, shit do change sometimes, man.
It changed up. You just gotta be strategic with your shit. That's all. You gotta be strategic with it. That's all.
As married men, we will always say a bottle of wine will do miracles. Your wife will be completely out of the mood. All you gotta do is bust that red wine.
I got you. What, you want red or white?
Exactly.
Red or white.
And eventually the night gonna end off a little better than you thought.
There you go.
Married, we gonna have a segment with
little incentive.
We're gonna bring my man Doug, or we're gonna have a married man that toolkit.
Is that it?
Don't let that dick appointment turn into a wick appointment.
Kelly Cox posted.
She said, "Don't let that dick appointment turn into a wick appointment."
Yes.
Wrap it up, man.
My girl Kelly Cox said, "Do not let that dick appointment get you that wick appointment."
Yeah, I mean,
don't fuck around, because you be fucking around waiting on that dick like a motherfucker. Then what 9 months later, you up in the wick like motherfucker.
So that we can mark that as one Valentine's Day.
That's one Valentine's rule right there.
That's a Valentine's Day.
Don't let that dick in that chocha. social show.
No good.
Do not let that chocha get you up in social show side.
And up in CS
service. Social service.
No, ain't social service. Child support. You be up in that. You get that summit.
All threes. Child support, social service.
He said all three.
A number 2 don't for Valentine's Day. Do not get extra curricular in places that you have not been familiar or don't know the layout of the land. Because some people be like, yo, it's Valentine's Day, baby. Let's just go and fuck let's just go and fuck in the middle of the park, butt ass naked. And it's February also. So it's cold and some shit you can listen, if you young, maybe. If you in your like 8, because I don't give underage, but if you 18 to maybe 25, go crazy with it. But if you like in your 35 up to 50, you might want to keep it in the bedroom or at least a little, because it gets to a point.
Get cold out there.
Your knees and back and shit start hurting. It gets to a point where you can't do with so much shit.
Dan, I don't know, Dan. It's hunting season, bro. You know when it's hunting season.
Okay.
And you got that brown up in you or that white. You just
pour the bottle of wine out. Just keep it with you.
Hey, look here, man. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, don't.
You're a savage.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
that's the life you live.
Yeah,
man.
but I'm just saying, if you know your range and your age limit for what the fuck you got going on that night.
Okay, that's
what I'm saying.
Okay,
but if you're single and you're a savage, hey, man. When you're off the white, everything's all right. When you're off the brown, shit gonna go down.
Listen, single brings me to my number 3 rule.
All right, bring it down.
Okay.
If you are single and you out on Valentine's Day, do not exchange numbers. Only bodily fluids. Listen, do not go out when I'm trying to fall in love on your mind. Women. This is for women because men, we like I said, we just dogs by nature. Women, Do not go to the bar looking for Mr. Right on Valentine's Day.
Because I ain't Mr. Right on Valentine's Day.
Just look for Mr. Hit It Right on Valentine's Day. Okay. You know, just some good dick might give you a better outlook on how the rest of your year might be.
Or some bad dick and get you in the right direction.
Do not go out with your heart in your drawers on Valentine's Day. It don't end up right. I mean, that's just coming from the fellas. You know, I wish some
keeping it all the way real.
Yeah, I wish we could get some. We're gonna have to get some ladies to call in to something.
Because one thing I'm thinking is, like tomorrow I'm going to the bar.
Okay,
I'm going to the bar tomorrow.
Right.
I've already told myself whatever bar I go to, is going to be a hotel connected.
Okay,
I'm gonna make it real simple and
he's strategic.
Right. Strategic with my shit. So there's rules to the layout, and then when you're hunting, you gotta hunt and make sure you're hunting in the right places. Right. So I'm just trying to think. Do I really gotta work on pickup lines or just be at the bar because it's Valentine's?
It's not on the day after Valentine's.
It's gonna be the day of Valentine's.
And that's what I mean by women. You will get a lot further if you listen to my man Stephead. Do not go out with expectations of falling in love. Just go out with expectations is I don't want to be alone tonight because you might.
And that's the thing about it. Because see,
go on, spit it.
Valentine's Day is like you said, it's a couple thing, right? You're married or you're in a relationship. Now, please don't get it confused. Once upon a time, I wanted to be like you guys. I was looking for love. Looking for love in all the wrong places. But guess what? Love didn't work out. So guess what? I'm back, motherfucker. Savage time, goddammit.
That's when you savage.
So savage.
Hey, you can never be what you was though.
Oh, I can. Oh no. Now listen, I can never do what I used to do because we had some time.
That goes back to number 2.
I would never try to do the savage shit I used to do.
It goes back to number 2. Know your age and your range.
Okay. Understand what you're getting yourself into. All right.
It ain't enough alcohol on this planet for me to go back to doing the shit that I used to do.
I mean, because we all older guys. When you're younger, you might be able to see 2, maybe 3 chicks on Valentine's Day because you're strong. If you know what I'm saying, ladies,
like bull.
You're strong. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it gets so strong, man, you got that hook in it. You know what I'm saying? When you flexing it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when you get my age, it's here, and then after that, that's great. I'm not gonna be able to see 2 and 3 women in one. I got to see my woman and give her that strong hour, and then after that, happy Valentine's Day, baby. I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, because listen, I'm at the age.
You giving yourself a little bit more credit?
No, I'm serious. I'm at the age where I give
a little bit more.
No, listen. I'm at the age when I give a power hour and then a power nap. I ain't got shit else planned after fucking. Most when you're young. You can go pow, 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 and then go play some ball. You go hang out with the boys.
Go home, jerk off.
Hey, look, hit another joint.
That blue pill floating around in the room right here. Somebody need to grab that one. Just make sure if you go more than 4 hours, and make sure you call your doctor.
Hey, ladies, let me tell you something, ladies. I know y'all like to be giving all that. Yeah, because my thing, I do all this. Don't lie. Okay, ladies, when you above in your 30s, 35, 40, you good for that whatever nut that you had in between that time. Older women ain't having no motherfucking 4 or 5 times a night. They got to go to work in the morning. They tired. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get They basically you might have to take their drawers off because the young girls when you was young.
Rip them off.
When you got all,
rip them off with your teeth.
When they start getting a little older, they got to step out of them. They don't want to
roll them off. Roll them jumps.
So, like I said, man. Well,
put Velcro on them draws.
You know what I'm saying? What's that? Breakaway jump.
Breakaway draws.
See, that's why as you older you get, you gotta do a little bit more because you can't just keep doing it. So you gotta make that one time. You gotta knock it out the park. We'll be on number 4.
I think number four.
Okay, number 4. I'm only gonna do 5 don'ts. Number 4 for a don't. Don't give high expectations to people that you're gonna let down on Valentine's Day. Keep it real. Don't tell somebody and make all these plans. And one thing I've learned, I'm a surpriser. I like to surprise my wife. Honestly, my wife is going to see this afterwards, but my wife asked me, what you give me for Valentine's Day? I said, baby, I ain't going to really get you nothing because I ain't really got nothing. I did everything. I done put my time in. Why I got to prove myself, right? I told people at my job, they was like, Mr. McKinney, what you doing? That's my last name, but that's how we call each other.
Everybody know that.
Fuck it, we all family.
Yeah.
But they don't come to me and say Toucan Dan, but they said, what you doing with your wife? I ain't doing nothing. I told my wife we were shooting the show tonight. You know what she said? Well, we ain't doing nothing anyway. So what I did, I used that as my ammunition. I got roses in the car. I got cards. So when you make them think that they ain't really getting it, when you bust in with a little something, it means a whole lot.
Let me ask you this: so you all prepped up, and you gonna basically hit her with the back door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The back alley-oop.
When she wake up in the morning, bang, it's right there. So it's like, oh, you did something.
What if you go home? What if you go home and Jody already?
That motherfucker was there before Valentine's Day. He been there. Now listen, that gives me ammunition because now I come in the house and I'm all lover boy, and lover boy already in there with the motherfucking zebra striped drawers on. I'm like, well, damn, you know what? Fuck it, I'm throwing this shit in the trash. Listen, always keep the ball in your court. I'd rather have my wife feeling guilty than feeling guilty about my wife.
Listen,
my wife
let me give you my story, man.
Listen,
it's all about it's the thought that counts, right?
That's it.
Because listen,
that's it.
I had a whole scenario where I done took off tomorrow. Now if she watching, like we done hooked her up with, right? She gonna know all this. But I took off tomorrow, right? I was gonna surprise her at work. Had, what I'm saying, whatever I got for her at work, what I'm saying. She tell me today, I think I'm gonna tell her work. Shit. Like, what I'm gonna do now, but I used this brain of mine knowing 15 years came, man. I was like, you know what? I had already sent the stuff to her.
There you go.
Just in case.
There you go. See,
you know what I'm saying?
I had to improvise my damn self.
Yeah, I had to improvise, man, but it worked out.
Yeah, I had to do that same
So
shit.
that goes back to what I'm saying. Never tell someone what you're going to do or more than you, because you listen.
I think we're about to get another call or two.
You don't put yourself in a position with your woman where you got to think, I'm going to do all this, baby. Because a lot of times when you do all that shit don't work out.
Yeah, because they knows.
And women don't forget.
They knows his head.
So 5 years down the line.
Trying to figure out what you're doing.
5 years down the line, you forgot to take the garbage out, but then you wasn't shit. Because you know what? You can't even take the garbage out, and then you couldn't even take me where you said you was going to take me.
And that's what I was getting ready to get at, because some women, if you're not a certain type of guy, say, for instance, all right, I'm not a romantic, I'm not a very passionate, I'm not a very touchy-feely type dude. So by me going out of my way, doing some real nice shit that I think that is really nice, which really is flowers, dinner. To most women, they don't get flowers and dinner at all from any nigga, whether it be Valentine's Day, whether it be Martin Luther King Day, whether it be
Black History Month.
Right. They don't get flowers and dinner at all. They get dick and bubble gum. Some don't even get bubble gum. So when you give a woman, dinner, flowers, and you are going and you're trying to do everything the right way, and you giving it your all. Some women just don't even appreciate that shit.
And I've had that.
They just have no clue.
I've had that. I've had that to a point where I've showed up and was like, damn, this all I get was a thank you, and then you ain't even invite me in.
I had a woman tell me that all the things that I was doing just was all right, and just because they knew that I wasn't that type of romantic person. So okay, but I tried. I shot my shot. I tried to do everything I could do.
It's the thought that counts.
The thought that counts is what I thought was
going to say.
Right. Maybe it didn't hit. It didn't work, but it's supposed to be about just thought.
And that shit like that has got me to where I'm on the savage.
Yeah, straight savage.
Certain situations.
Straight savage.
Hey, certain situations turn you into what you are. But like I said, number 4. Don't push expectations that you're not going to meet, especially with women, because women always find a way to wow the fuck out you. You come with one thing, and this is one thing I've learned in 15 years of marriage. My wife was probably thinking about Valentine's Day 2 months ago. I was just like, damn, I just got finished with Christmas. Then my wife was like already thinking what was going to go down for Valentine's Day. So when you think you can have expectations for a woman, you can't, because you're gonna lose situation. It's a lose situation. Lose. Number 5, or this is to close it out for a don't. Number 5, don't double book your appointments. And what I mean by that, it's important to know this. When I mean by most players gonna know this ain't basically for married men. But when my man Squirrel called about the side piece, never double book your. When you start getting to like February 1st, you got to start prioritizing pussy. Right then and there, you got to say, okay, if I got this one that's always holding me down and this one that just look good and I love doing what I do to her, she gonna be there. And you know why she gonna be there? Because she got a motherfucker that's going to give her everything that you ain't giving her. She happy with what you giving her. Now, the one that stands by you and she's always there, she's going to expect more. So don't double book yourself. Don't put yourself in a situation where you got to motherfucking run back and forth, jump through a whole bunch of hoops to make one woman motherfucking happy. Because at the end of the day, you might be able to satisfy only but one woman. Now, most shit is temporary. Most love, everything we know is temporary. So, for the fellas, don't double book yourself. Don't put yourself in a lot of predicaments where you got to go run and tell this one a lie, tell this one the truth. Don't even do that shit. Keep it like Steph said. If you're going to keep it funky from the motherfucking door.
And I want to piggyback off your number 5 rule. Coming from the trife life. Not even really the trife life. The single life. Because if you out there buying Valentine's Day gifts for more than one woman, you don't have to be trife. Maybe you buy Valentine's gifts for your baby mother. You can have multiple baby moms like I do. Now, this is not personal experience. I'm not saying I did this. I'm just saying this is a do not do. Okay, I'm gonna give you one little Easter egg, one little last do not do. Do not go out and buy them the same motherfucking gifts.
Double book.
Double booking. Yeah. Especially bring it full circle. At the same massage parlor.
Oh my God.
Or the same nail salon.
Oh my God.
Or the same
spa day.
Same spa. Right. They can see what happened is.
Or buy the same dress or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Because what happened is they'll fuck around and both take off work the same day. Being that bitch, getting a little pedicure and be like, hold up, bitch. Why the fuck you here?
You got the coupon I got for the spa?
Did this nigga get both of us the same Valentine's?
This motherfucker, did he just Xerox copy the coupon for the spa day?
Look, the song came on earlier. You remember that old school Shaggy song? It wasn't me.
Hey, yo. Yeah, so be careful. Like,
now remember, I said that was not from personal experience.
I had to throw that back out.
Just letting it know, because the man.
I had a gentleman that I was talking to earlier. Guy, we had a meeting. We were talking about the podcast, Valentine, do's and don'ts. He said, "Man, let me tell you what happened to me one time. I bought my baby mothers, plural. I bought them all spa treatments. I gave them all to my kids. Here, go get these to your mommy.
You know what that is?
It's a number. I don't know.
202.
You don't recognize that number?
I think it's my man. Call him back.
All right, you gotta get him on your jump because your jump got plugged up.
Yeah. What it do, Beam? What it do, Beam? James Burke.
Yeah, but like I say,
hey, Tony, you calling from a 202 number, Tony?
Because we missed the call.
But man, don't double book yourself, man. Spread like Steph say, spread it out, man. Don't get too cocky or lazy and feel like you're gonna give everybody the same thing. Because a lot of times, man, you end up putting yourself in a predicament that you did not want to end up in.
We're gonna call this number back. We had a missed call. We had somebody call in on the show, give us a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of story. It's Valentine's Day, man. Valentine's Day tomorrow night. We want to hear what y'all got to say, man. I know a lot of y'all taking your wives out, man, your ladies out, taking your side pieces out. Man, do what you do. Have a good time, man.
Enjoy yourself.
If you're single,
safely.
Like he said, don't go out looking for love. Make sure you wear gloves. And stay away from the coronavirus. That coronavirus,
that one ain't real with me.
We calling the caller right now. Hope we ain't calling no bill collector.
We hanging up.
It was the bill collector.
We going to check state Chinese restaurant.
The Chinese food?
Yo.
What it do? What it do?
Yo, what's up?
What it do?
What's the deal, baby? Who this? Who this is?
Yo, it's fun.
Oh, we got Big Pun in the building. What's going on, Pun? How you feeling, baby?
What's happening?
What's up?
You want to add in on this conversation about the Valentine's Day do? We haven't touched on the do's. We right now we in the don'ts. You got a Valentine's don't that you want to share?
I'm a little fucked up with y'all talking about, but what's up?
What we do?
What got you fucked up?
Then let me go ahead and cue in.
Go ahead.
So you talking about these females, right?
Uh-huh.
So which females are you talking about?
In general, we just saying.
Yeah, just females in general,
just in general practices as men dealing with women.
Okay.
You got a special one in mind? Drop. And if you got one, we can omit names, but you can definitely speak on the situation.
Yeah, we ain't admitting no names, guys.
I'm talking in general.
Yeah, that's what we doing the same.
Yeah. Go ahead, drop a jewel.
So in general, how many females are we really talking about or that are genuine about that?
Well, what about Valentine's Day?
Fuck Valentine's Day, 365 days.
Oh, you talking about how many women are genuine in
days? But I mean, we talk about Valentine's Day, so we go ahead and go talk about Valentine's Day. So, how many of them is genuinely worth giving what they supposedly think they supposed to deserve?
Okay.
You know what? That's a good. Well, from Toucan Dan's perspective, as a man, we have to kind of make that assumption because you can have a motherfucking chick that ain't got shit, but gonna want the world, and ain't willing to do shit to get it. Now you got some women who will do a whole lot but ask for just a little bit. So it kind of depends on how you gauge it.
I'll put it like this: I'm a real nigga, all right. So Valentine's come around. So some grimy, dirty niggas do what they do for Valentine's Day just to make it special. But being for real, on some for real females, what they doing for, them females ain't even worth doing it on Valentine's Day.
Hell no, you absolutely correct. I mean, a grimy person in general, as a female or grimy motherfucking nigga, if you ain't worth it hitting on shit, you shouldn't get a bag of balloons or a bag of shit. You're right.
What's your name again, Pun?
Pun.
Hey, Pun. So okay, for that, Pun. I'm gonna give you. Can you give me a grimy Valentine's? Can you give me something that would be considered a grimy Valentine's?
Hey, I'll tell you how grimy I am. I'll wait till the day after, go to the dollar store, get everything for 50 cents off, and I see all y'all on the 16th. Here goes all y'all's presents.
Hey, when they tell me, you just say,
shit.
Hey, so when they say,
for half of these no good bitches that we didn't know.
So they get the day. So they get the side piece treat. They get the side piece Valentine's. They get the car, and you tell them you just left the shit in your car.
Hey, they get it 2 days later.
2 days later, damn. Well, hey, like I said, it's the thoughts that count. They can't never say you don't give me shit.
Listen. I'll tell you outside this. That's known me the longest time. I've always through high school. I went to Giants. I'd buy out probably like 100 roses. I'd give it to every female that I ever known in high school, just for Valentine's Day. Everybody got one rose.
Damn.
Even the ugly bitches?
That shit died on my senior year.
Hey, listen, I understand, bro. Sometimes you feel like I'm giving all this out, and y'all bitches ain't giving me shit. Ain't nothing worse than giving somebody a robe, giving a woman something, and then turn around and see her giving a motherfucker that didn't give a fuck about her more than she give you. That's the worst thing. Yeah. So I feel you.
This is what I want to say. Some motherfuckers break their neck for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but you know what?
There's 364 other days in the year that you could break your neck for any female.
Yeah, they want people to know, man. So
what does make Valentine's Day so much important?
You know what it is to me? What I think it's a competition amongst women, not men. Because most men only want one thing for Valentine's Day. We only want one thing for Valentine's Day. We might get several things, but we only want one thing. It's really a competition amongst women because they don't want to feel left out when it comes to that. Well, what did you get or what did you do? Men don't have that shit. We can really sit around and say, hey, man, what your girl get you for Valentine's Day? Some ass? Oh, well, at least you got what you thought. There's no other expectation for us. We let down if you didn't get no ass. If a dude say, yo, what happened to you and your lady? Yeah, we went out, had dinner, and went to bed. Somebody like, damn, dog, you came up short on Valentine's Day.
You know ass?
Yeah, ass. So I mean, like what you're saying, bro, I think it's more of it's dedicated to more of what women.
Yeah, it's like
it's a woman. It's a competition.
It's a competition. It's commercial, and I mean,
yeah, but you know,
Valentine's Day.
But you got to keep like say.
Got about 20 females that they go ahead and make a special day. That day ain't hard to make somebody happy that day. That's like you walking into a bar. You walk into a bar one night. You're going to shoot your shot to everybody in the bar. You might get 99 no's, but guess what?
You're going to get one.
You're going to get one. You're right. That's why we was telling this mix to, hey, you might.
Valentine's Day.
Hey, Pun, you got a special lady you going to give a shout out to on Valentine's Day?
Hell nah.
Hey, look, then you might as well meet up with my man Steph. We starting a hunting party.
We're going hunting
party. But yeah. Hey, yo, that's what I'm saying, bro.
We hunting rabbit.
Yeah, you and Step, you Step and my man who called. Oh, well, he already gonna be. Y'all might have to have a little hunting party, man. Y'all might have to, yeah, like
the Hunger Games.
Like a real thing. Looks like when the hunters go out and they
Hey, yo, here's the bad thing. We both go out that night. And go ahead. Tomorrow is a special night, right?
Yep.
You don't even want to know how many females gonna come out for that night.
I'm telling you.
Oh, listen, I'm already hip. That's why I say I'm gonna be ready.
G.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna have a bag of tricks.
Yo, we both turned 30 for fun.
So that's the problem because you know you got all the tricks in your bag that you're ready to go ahead and unload.
That's it.
Listen, I grew up in PG County. I'm not giving nothing for Valentine's Day. I'm coming all the way up top.
Hey, man, we appreciate your call, big boy. We're going to get with you, man. Give me a call tomorrow, all right?
Hey, y'all. Love all y'all.
Yeah,
hey, love you. Hey, big love,
that,
bro. Appreciate you calling in
and
letting us know that it can get grimy.
Hey, I'm coming in one night. I'm coming in one night and sitting in the circle.
Yeah, come on in.
Yes,
hey,
come on in.
You definitely hot. We got a chair for you, bro. It's always a chair.
Y'all. I'm coming one night.
All right, bro. All right, champ.
Love y'all.
Love you too, bro.
All right, man, love you too, man.
Yeah, see, like I said, man, we got different opinions. You know what? We got
what a female calling.
Ladies, man.
Calling
you know what I'm saying? Because I know women might see this and be like, "What the fuck is they talking about?"
All these bitches.
Yeah. Well, females, I don't mean.
Yeah, your wife said she can't hear the YouTube. So wifey, man.
She can't hear the YouTube?
No, because she can't hit. I told her it's on the YouTube feed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But listen, we might say that, but we mean with all due respect.
It's funny, right? And she sent me. She was like, "Yeah, your wife likes gun range and dinner." That's what she sent me a text about. Yeah, cause I guess she can hear it at some point. Yeah. She was like, "My wife, your wife likes gun range and dinner for Valentine's Day."
She can hear us, but she can't hear
right. She can't. Yeah.
Oh, she can hear the phone.
Yeah.
Gun range. Hey, listen, that sounds like a romantic evening.
That's how we get down.
Some people like the smell of gunpowder in sex. You know, that's it. And they say usually saying that actually firearms can be erotic. They say that.
I love gunpowder and stuff.
Yeah, yo, they said, you know, like I said, Sosa.
It's an aphrodisiac.
When you hunt the rabbit.
Right. So let's go into our Valentine's Day dues then. Let's go into the Valentine's. We've had the 5 don'ts. Let's go into the dues before we wrap this up. Number 1 is a Valentine do. Do the things that turn you and your partner on and not the things that turn y'all off. That's the number 1.
Okay.
That means
that
you might
gotta be number 1.
Number 1, have a contract when you go out. When you go out, be like, baby, sign and this safe word. This is what I mean. I don't mean a sex contract. I mean a little safe word or contract saying, baby, we ain't discussing the kids. We ain't discussing bills.
Okay.
We not discussing my baby mother.
We ain't discussing my baby
mother or your baby father.
All trigger words must be null and void tonight. You know what I'm saying? So if you find yourself going into that conversation, then all the
shut it down. Pineapple.
Cupid. Whatever your safe word is, throw the safe word so y'all can always just know.
Arachnophobia.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that's a trigger word that might end up in a bad conversation, don't do it.
That's why I turned it your way.
Don't do it. That's number 1. Number 1, always have a plan of complete. Even if it's bullshit, have a complete night of bullshit bliss, but stay away from the trigger words that's going to end up in somebody saying, you know what, fuck this, and slamming the car door. Then you got to say, man, it's Valentine's Day. I can't go out like
right.
Okay, so that's my number 1. Always find a safe space where you and your loved one can find things that y'all really love doing. Number 2, for men, make sure that you save some motherfucking money because you don't want to be scrappy and scrapping on. And this is what I mean by that.
You might not get no ass.
Because you don't want to come up short because, you know, women expect certain things. Now, if you the type of motherfucker that have no job, if you know that day is coming, you might want to say, I don't give a fuck if whatever you got to do, get you up a few dollars just to show some appreciation. Even if she got to buy the motherfucking groceries, go in there and cook the motherfucking dinner. Do something to put yourself in a higher favor. And I just say save your bread because it's only really occasions where women really look for something. That's Christmas, birthdays, and Valentine's Day.
So that means show your worth, motherfucker. You know, step up to the plate, man. You know, if your woman like a steak dinner, hey man, you know, you can go to the meat man, put up $20, get 2 8-ounce porterhouse steaks or whatever. Do whatever you can. Plan on it. If women really love the fact that when you execute a plan as a man, because we really don't plan too much of shit, we just let shit go how we fly.
Shoot from the hip.
We shoot from the hip.
Yeah.
So for days I'm playing, that is one thing they will always love is you, a man with a motherfucking plan.
Okay.
Number 3, if you have children, make sure you find the adequate babysitter, child care, or someone that is going to take the children safely off of your hands because
safely.
Keyword. NyQuil.
Chime in.
What's the fever medicine?
Time for your kids to take your go to sleep medicine. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and some people are like, well, what if you don't have kids? Well, don't fucking worry about it. Of course, if you don't have
a good lock on the door.
Oh yeah,
good lock.
Good lock.
Get a good lock on
you gotta get one of them sticks you put up under the joint, under the door now, like I have a mouth.
Oh yeah. So hey, look, they get the lock and they still can't get in that.
Shit, I need soundproof, man.
Yeah,
soundproof too. Yeah. Cause that's what wake their ass up.
Hey, wait a minute.
You can't beat.
Yeah, you can't. Definitely the pillow behind the head.
Oh yeah.
The pillow behind the head. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, make sure you have adequate child provisions because you know you don't want nothing night up, especially men, is coming home and you know you got to try to creep and do your thing. Because listen, we all men. Valentine's Day, we will call off from work. We will stay up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning if that's the only time we can shoot our shot.
Hey now.
You like, look, them kids ain't go to bed. If I gotta stay up to motherfucker, I gotta set my alarm and get up at 2:45 just to get my action off. Gotta do what I gotta do.
And real quick, I tried to explain this to a very special female I used to deal with. this goes out to all you women. I'm giving you guys a jewel. I need you guys to realize and understand this. If you only could understand how good that muscle feels, you would understand
I knew he was coming.
why we go so crazy over that muscle.
And why we will stay up.
Why we will stay up.
Yeah.
Why we will go
That
shovel.
muscle is powerful.
We will shovel snow.
Listen,
We will kill.
sometimes will not let you go to sleep.
No.
Your dick can be like, look, don't even think you're sleeping comfortable tonight. You better do something.
You be having like a mother.
You ain't going to sleep tonight.
I need all women around the world, okay? And this is why I would always say, I love all people. I never get mad at, gay women because they can never feel the muscle that we feel. So with that being said, if women could only understand how great that muscle feels to us, you wouldn't be so stingy with it.
Hey, man. All right. Hey,
I got a homeboy. I got a homeboy. He says, and I listen. This is my homeboy's point of view. He said, if women didn't have vaginas, he was like, men wouldn't put up with it. None. Listen, you ain't gonna never see a man argue with his homeboy for more than 5 minutes. Some punches gonna get thrown.
Yeah.
You can argue with your woman for almost an hour because you know why? Ain't but one thing that she got that you gonna really need at the end of the day. But men, you ain't gonna argue with another man for an hour. After 5 minutes, somebody get knocked.
And we be straight tomorrow.
Have they ever hit you with this? Oh, so you think that after we just fought and did all this, the sex is gonna make everything better?
Absolutely. And we should say that. Absolutely.
It don't even have to make it better.
Right.
But honestly,
for women, make it better for right now.
But for women, and I would like I said, we love women's input. We would love to get a woman. But for women, doesn't it make you feel better after an argument? I mean, women can't deny that. Now, with real women to tell you, some dick after argument, you're gonna get some good dick.
Calm your ass down.
Too.
I can say that.
I can say
so. Like I said, number 3, man, make sure if you plan on having a romantic night, make sure you got adequate child care. Don't let your kid, because we all know the day after Valentine's Day, your woman can use that. It's almost like a timer, 24-hour fuck period. After that 24-hour and 1 minute until February to 15th, she can play dead. You're a dead fish. She can play dead on your back. She might feel a little obligated on the 14th, but if she wait you out after midnight, she be like, the expiration on that pussy.
Expiration date.
It's gone. But
I'm not looking forward to the day.
Number four.
They gonna give out the bar. They gonna be at.
Step to level. You might get. Number four.
All right.
On the do list, make sure that you do equate some form for most men of personal hygiene when it comes to your woman. Man,
so wash your balls, niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get your manscape. We did a manscape. Get your manscape on.
Don't have a sticky sausage.
Yeah, don't have a sticky sausage. You know what I'm saying? Clean up your nice man.
With the potted meat.
Potted meat smell. Wash your sheets.
The Vienna sausage. The Vienna sausage.
Don't have the mushroom meat. Don't want to smell no musty neck.
Why your dick smell like potted meat and mushroom?
Because if you're a man, make sure that you groom yourself.
I was at the gym, baby.
Right? Don't
work it out.
Make sure you have. Everything. If it make the room smell nice, put some clean socks.
They go for both of them. The women too now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, women too.
Women.
Listen. When that goes for women, I say more because women they going to use the, especially if you're going out and you're going to do something, they're going to get, they're going to get hopefully, wash your ass.
So can we ask that if you're married or you're in a long time relationship, after that date you go out and because you always thought about you being out on a date with a woman and she go sit down on them toilet seats and then you like damn. I wonder when we get home, she gonna wash her ass before she get in this bed.
Make sure you make sure the move is right.
You ain't licking on the swamp button.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the club, you and your lady go out dancing. If you like coming home and getting a little salty sex, that's cool. But if there's some shit that's a little, you got a little older going on. Ain't nothing like just jump in the shower with, baby. Let's take us a romantic shower.
I guarantee you we gonna jump in that motherfucker with you.
Right.
We gonna be right behind you. Like, oh, she in the shower. Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't that be like a mandatory
requirement?
That's what. Listen, that's a do. Have your personal hygiene up to par, fellas. Make sure that you have everything right. So, because like I said, this is one of the more romantic.
Let's just make that one clear. Let's go both ways with that.
Everybody. What I'm saying is, shouldn't that be like in the contract with the safe word?
Right. With the safe word.
Before we sign this contract, personal hygiene. We both got to come home and take a shower.
The small print in the bottom.
If you don't want this Vienna sauce smell, you don't want that sauerkraut sauce.
Right. Personal hygiene is a must for Valentine's Day.
I like number 4. I like
what I'm saying. Okay. Then number 5 for Valentine's Day. This is something I wouldn't say near and dear to my heart.
Right, don't get fucked up.
Don't get fucked up.
Don't get fucked up.
Don't get fucked up.
Why you watching?
No, I ain't going to do it. No, but for
going to work tomorrow for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day. Now, I mean, I wouldn't say this is near and dear to my heart, but this is for anyone. Make sure your significant other does not have any link or conversation with anyone outside of your circle. What I mean that is like cell phones, social media, personal devices. You should have like for Valentine's Day, phones off. Like for real, like when you with your woman, y'all at dinner, hey babe, Instagram off. I mean, unless it's fuck your opinion.
Put that device down.
But put the device that day. Make that a day about
like
you.
Bad news say, I make you put your phone down.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't bring no device. Like make the better romantic. That's what I say. To make the romance better, kind of take it old school. You know what I'm saying? Avoid yourself all that social media, all the other shit that you deal with, and because you get a chance to be more personal.
So
basically,
is the right word. I heard you going there.
Don't be a dinner like, oh look, I'm on Instagram. Oh, I got something.
Hashtag.
We're at the
Right.
Hashtag.
Don't piss me off because you going to show everybody your Valentine's Day plate. Fuck them. I bought you these lobsters and shrimp.
Right.
You know,
so number 5 is basically boiled down to 2 words: airplane mode.
Airplane mode.
Hey, but what if she want to be on her phone?
She can't.
Why are you in your phone, man?
It's about her though, man. Right?
No, it's about you. It's about each other.
It's about the intimacy.
It's about us.
It's about
Valentine's Day.
Right.
It ain't say woman's Valentine's Day. Right. It said Valentine's Day. It just means that the man got to do a little more to make it special. That's all that is.
Because we wouldn't celebrate that shit if it wasn't.
You're right.
But what I'm saying is,
right. But we going after, like you said, we going after that. We trying to.
But sometimes, like when it gets into like social media and what you talk, it takes away from that experience. You know what I'm saying? So if you got one night of the year where we're gonna be seriously into that intimate setting, let's go. Like my man Steph said, number 5, airplane mode.
Airplane mode.
So what y'all can do? Fuck your opinion. Don't post no good shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all be fucking a nigga up, man.
That's another thing.
No LeBron bashing tomorrow, man.
This nigga talking about LeBron on
Valentine.
You got that heart thing going in the middle of his head right now.
This what I want before we sign off. I'm hoping ladies is watching. Married women that are in relationships, and I want you to go to word to mom and be like, yeah, girl, we watch these silly ass niggas on here talking about giving that pussy away and that we should give away the pussy on Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
I might give them the pussy, girl,
don't
because,
might.
don't might.
Yeah.
Listen, understand how that muscle feels.
And understand that,
share the muscle.
We are very simple creatures.
Hashtag share the muscle.
And let me tell you,
airplane mode, share the muscle.
Share the muscle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like Steph said, man, that's what I'm saying about the boss scene. A lot of women, they be like, oh, I feel depressed because I'm not at the relationship goal I want to be. So what? Love your motherfucking self. But if you go out and get some good dick and you wake up and love yourself in the morning, you ain't lose. You know what I'm saying?
Win-win.
It's a win-win situation.
Goals for life, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We got any real quick, before we go, I want everybody on the table right here to give their number one love-making song that you're going to throw up in that CD player or put on the phone when you come home from that dinner, you come home from that bar, or when you at the bar in savage mode and you up in that hotel room. What is the number one Valentine song that you going to put on there when you getting ready to tear that thing up and get nice?
Let me think about that.
So we gonna go from the left to the right. We're gonna start with Gotti Nash.
Don Gotti going last, man.
How you gonna go last when I give you the motherfucking first place, nigga?
I'm going last, man.
How you gonna go last?
Let me think, man. I got so many running through my head right now. Let me see. Come on, Don. Help me. I know you got one over there.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. What's the number one love-making, fuck-making song that you gonna throw in that thing tomorrow when you getting ready to crank it up? What's gonna be your number one, Dan? What you got? Damn. Old school, new school. What you gonna throw in the mix with you and wifey? It ain't got to be all nasty, all crazy.
You know what? For real, you gonna get real nasty with it. I'm going with Jodeci. Fiending.
Oh,
Fiending.
That took us back there.
Fiending. Hey, I went back a little bit, but that's the hey.
Yeah.
Come on now.
My money. Just put it
on repeat.
Put
it on repeat.
Hey, Maxwell. Something off the love.
Something.
Yeah, off the love. The remix off the Love Jones soundtrack.
I thought you was about to say to the cops come back.
Cops come knocking.
To the cops come knocking. I get that. But that's something.
You can play that whole album though, for real. Like,
Maxwell,
put it down.
But that's something remix. But till the cops come knocking, I got it.
Maxwell. All right. What you got, Steph?
Yeah, he smashing the ground.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
I'm in savage mode.
All right.
I'm in savage mode. I'm going Trillville. Some cut.
Wow.
What it is, so?
What it is? What's up?
Can that nigga get in them guns?
Savage mode. Okay.
Ladies, if you get picked up by Step Lover tomorrow night at the bar,
ain't no question.
If you hop in the truck and he throw on Trillville, even put the
you know what it is. Off the break, you know what it is.
Take you home, let you swallow my ball.
Oh my God! Valentine's Day, say
hey, there he is.
Like I say, stay late, but like you going to the bar, so you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
well, we got one more on the table, man. What we got over there?
What you got, dog?
Just give me the knock in the boots, man.
Okay, H-Town, knocking the boots. Okay,
wow,
yeah, all right.
Hey, yeah, so, you know, that's definitely going to be, hey, listen, with any one of them, you know what I'm saying? Because we know that, you know, we grown. You know, when you love making, you got several speeds.
Yeah.
So you can go from Jodeci to knocking the boots. You might end it. Then you definitely always got what it looked like was, you know, when you in it, you always got one of the moments when you get that boost. You get
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing y'all missed, one song y'all missed, and if I was fortunate to be in a situation like you, lucky gentleman, and had a wife at home, freak me, baby.
Okay.
Go ahead and send us out on that, man.
Freak me, baby.
Go ahead and send us out on that.
What y'all want me to send out on?
Silk.
Yeah, put the silk
Freak
on.
me, baby. And listen, if you grown or you know anything about fucking having sex, you know what freak me baby do.
Hey, they got that. What's the other joke they had? The real slow joke. Lose control.
Meeting in my bedroom.
Lose control.
Yeah. Lose control.
Yeah, see, and you know,
meeting in my bedroom was vicious.
Oh, they got shit.
Yeah. Silk.
Shit, that 90 shit had you fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
And then what was the joint on New Jack City? I wanna say
you
color me back.
Color me back.
If you, I'm sure most people that subscribe to our channels,
the scene in the joke, like
if you in our age group, if you and you mostly listen, I know you like, yo, if you 35 and up, you feel us. Maybe I know if you 20, you like, who the fuck is fucking them?
Hey, and if you don't know what it is, check that shit.
Check it out.
Get it,
because it's R&B. It ain't much soul in the R&B right now, man.
Yeah, no. Chris Brown is, they still be talking about.
Well, they got one little song on the radio they be playing. These niggas be funny nowadays. They just be talking about dick in your inside, you know.
Yeah, they always, every nigga say hit from the back when they jump, yo.
Hit you from your back.
Hit from the back. Yeah,
make you turn around and look at me. See my face. Like, damn,
suck me up. Yeah, niggas don't even get creative.
They
with
not
the words.
creative with the button now. And look, the old women be digging that shit. Oh my God, the young niggas. Keep letting them little young Thundercats. I don't know Thundercats.
Thundercats. I got you. Yeah.
Oh man, hey, but look, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, man. We want to thank y'all for sharing your time with us tonight, man. It's been a fun event.
Yeah.
Appreciate the callers.
Yeah, hey yo, definitely appreciate the callers. Hey yo, like I said, I know some, it might be late and some ladies like to get with their beauty sleep and rest in, but you know what I'm saying? When for the male, female, we always have guys tune in. Females too, give us a call. We like to hear from a woman opinion or expression or whatever the fuck. You might tell us fuck our opinion. It's always gonna be in love when we say fuck your opinion. Because this is the Fuck Your Opinion podcast.
All day.
So even though when you call in and you talk, and we always, it's all gonna be love and it's all gonna be out of respect. But at the end of the night, 3 kings. We got my man Dougie Doug here.
Oh yeah, real quick.
Yeah. Let me shout out to his company.
Oh yeah. Cradell is
Cradle Vision Properties.
There you go.
Rebuilding communities. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? You going through, you about to get in foreclosure or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Give me a call before you had to deal with realtors and lawyers and court and all that. Give me a shout.
Can I give me a Gmail?
Yeah. Give me a number too.
It's DC. It's DCREDLE1 at gmail.com. It's DCREDLE1 at gmail.com.
Yeah.
It's the telephone number is 240-516-6011. 240-516-6011.
And for you illiterate motherfuckers, that means he sells houses.
Yes.
So he can help you get a house for
and I have properties on deck. You're looking for rental
properties,
whatever, just hit me up.
He sells houses. He's real estate for you illiterate motherfuckers.
So and like for other people,
bring it down, motherfuckers. We got illiterate motherfuckers.
Hey, it's all good.
And like we say, yo, if you got an advertisement, you want to come on the show, talk shit, kick it with us. You got some shit you want to get off. If you want to call in. We are
need more callers.
This is an open platform. I told you from the beginning, we're gonna build this. This is a foundation.
Yes.
Make sure you like, you subscribe.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Yeah.
YouTube, subscribe to the page. Because when you get on YouTube and subscribe, you can get everything. You can hear the music, call us, everything live. That's how we got it working right now. So that's our biggest outlet where you can get the full experience of Fuck Your Opinion.
Hey, and shout out to LaShonda Dover, man. She said she loving the podcast.
Hey, we love
you too.
You got a Valentine's? I'm just kidding. We love you, everybody. For everybody that's showing us support. T-shirts coming soon. If you see me in a bar with a shirt on, best believe we got more of them. Goddamn, we got them on deck.
See the Savage in the bar.
The Savage will be in the bar. Fellas gonna be with the ladies, man. Everybody have a blessed night. We love you.
Enjoy yourself and be safe.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Spread love,
shit, man.
Spread love. Enjoy yourself and be safe.
This right here for all my ladies. Crank it up. Yeah. It's gonna get babies made tomorrow, man. Niggas gonna make babies.
And check out the YouTube feed if you want to hear all of the extra stuff.
Music is on YouTube. You gotta be tuned into YouTube to hear it.
Right now, Fuck Your Opinion.
Should I give him a little vocals
on YouTube? Hey, go give him a little.
I sing to him.
Give him a little bit, man.
Give it to him, Steph. Give him a little bit, Steph.
Oh fuck it, and we all in it, man. Let's go.
Are we gonna be y'all some karaoke, nigga?
I got the leave. What is going?
Go ahead.
You can't leave.
Cause tonight, I wanna get freaky with you. Hit him, Steph.
Baby, don't you understand?
That's easy part. That's easy part. I
know,
nigga. What you got the voice for?
Yeah.
Hit it, Steph.
You know this is what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Hey, these niggas got paid to do this in the video?
Yeah, man.
They got
I
paid
want to
good
lick
too.
you up and down. And then I want to make that body. What he say? Come on, Silk, sing. He ain't sing shit.
He said,
That nigga the only one sung.
you know what? Let me hit y'all with
those motherfuckers too.
Hey, you know this YouTube, whoever page this is. Let's go. They actually have every motherfucking song we named.
Get the fuck out of here.
Every song that
Every
was named.
song we named, they got it.
They got it on here, bro.
Them niggas get pussy. They get ass. They make good loving. They know this be shit.
They know what it is.
You know that this goes out there. This for Dog. This for Dog Gotti right here.
We gonna be knocking the boots.
We got knocking the boots, bro.
Hey Marshall, this one Marshall Jermaine Brick.
Yeah, let's go.
What he say? What he say?
Hey,
Yo, check this out.
When we make some good love.
Oh shit.
Listen to some Marvin Gaye all night long.
That old thing back. I want that old thing back.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. That's that good shit right there, boy.
Yo,
that's
what happened to R&B trio?
I know, right?
All right, what's the next song? What's the next song you had up?
We gotta let the bridge hit.
I know people who can't hear it. Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I mean, yo, we listen to our H-Town somebody rocking, knocking the boots. If you can't hear it, get on the fucking YouTube channel, subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Get on YouTube.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you can hear these vocals.
Yeah. Step dropping, smooth
The
vocal.
panty dropping.
All right, here we go.
Boots knocking.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think I pulled up a commercial.
No, that's YouTube, man.
Yeah, you gotta get that premium, man.
You ain't had a premium subscription, nigga?
Man, why? Freebie.
Cheap nigga.
All right, we're gonna take it out with this one though.
Oh man. Turn that up right there. Crank that nigga. Crank that. Bump that shit.
Freak you.
We can't get no louder than that, nigga. Your phone is some shit.
Thanks, Steph.
Oh.
That's how I go.
That's that work right there, boy.
That's
all Mr. Darwin said.
Oh, there we go. Man, to get my sound man.
Yeah, when that shit be too loud, that shit get ridiculous.
Man,
There you go, right there. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny. I can get you out of my mind.
This is motherfucker we grew up on right here.
I need. We say, see, anything.
Oh, look at her sing.
And me. I don't give a damn about nothing else.
Breaking you is all right.
Damn. See? Listen.
I'm about to go hunt, nigga. Fuck y'all. It's time to go hunt. Hey, step out.
Hey, thank you for tuning in, yo.
We love y'all.
Hey,
Fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion. Trying to tell you.
Yes, indeed. That's that good music right there, boy. We just played Knocking the Boots.